Hi friend, and welcome back to Global Odyssey, where we explore the wonders of the world together. Today, we embark on an extraordinary journey across Asia, a vast and vibrant continent where great civilizations converge, breathtaking landscapes unfold, and countless mysteries await discovery. This is the land of glorious ancient empires, bustling metropolises, magnificent natural wonders, and an astonishing wealth of cultural heritage. Together, we will explore the geography, capitals, national flags, and fascinating facts about each country and its people throughout Asia. With 50 diverse nations, Asia is not only the most populous continent, but also a treasure trove of history, traditions, and remarkable progress. From tiny microstates to vast global powers, from ancient landmarks steeped in history to modern architectural marvels that captivate the world, every country has a unique story waiting to be uncovered. Join me, Global Odyssey, as we set off on this incredible adventure to discover the wonders and hidden gems of this historically rich continent. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment sharing which country excites you the most on this journey. Now, let's begin our epic adventure through legendary Asia. Let's begin our journey with Japan, a country famous for its capital, Tokyo, its fearless samurai, graceful geishas, and as the birthplace of anime, Godzilla, and the iconic Doraemon. Sorry, Nobita, but you'll have to work harder if you want to become a successful man. Situated on the boundary of two tectonic plates, Japan frequently experiences earthquakes, which has driven the nation to develop world-leading earthquake-resistant technologies. However, not all disasters can be prevented. A tragic example is the 2011 earthquake, which triggered a massive tsunami that devastated the Fukushima nuclear plant, resulting in an ecological catastrophe. Nearby, we have North Korea, with its capital Pyongyang, and South Korea, with its capital Seoul. These two countries were once one, but history tore them apart. During World War II, Japan occupied the entire Korean peninsula. After Japan's defeat, the region was divided. The United States took control of the South, while the Soviet Union took control of the North. The Soviet Union established a communist regime in the North, while the United States supported a capitalist system in the South. Tensions escalated when the North attempted to conquer the South, but thanks to U.S. assistance, this plan failed. Today, over 70 years later, the Korean peninsula remains divided. South Korea has emerged as a thriving democracy and industrial powerhouse, home to global giants like Hyundai, Samsung, and Daewoo. Meanwhile, North Korea remains an isolated dictatorship, plagued by poverty and shrouded in mystery. Stories about North Korea's leader frequently make headlines, each more bizarre than the last, leaving the world both baffled and fascinated. The People's Republic of China, with its capital in Beijing, is the most populous country in the world and the cradle of the ancient Chinese civilization, one of the oldest in history. It is also home to the Great Wall of China, a magnificent architectural wonder. But the question arises, who were they defending against with the Great Wall? Illuminati, alien reptiles, or perhaps Napoleon riding a penguin? Let's uncover the mystery. China is a vast country with countless breathtaking landscapes, ancient architectural wonders, and a rich, unique culinary heritage. From the majestic Great Wall to the picturesque Phoenix ancient town, from the famous Peking duck to the irresistible Shanghai soup dumplings, every place has its own charm. Have you ever been to China? If so, leave a comment with the name of your favorite destination or dish. If not, comment, "I will visit China," because I believe an amazing journey is waiting for you ahead. Nearby lies the Republic of China, with its capital in Taipei, more commonly known as Taiwan. And yes, here we have another peculiar situation of two nations sharing historical roots in their names. During the 20th century, China's civil war resulted in the country being divided into two: the People's Republic of China, which we all recognize, and the small island known as the Republic of China, popularly referred to as Taiwan. Today, the People's Republic of China strives to reunify with Taiwan, but neither Taiwan nor the United States is willing to allow an invasion. Could this spark the Third World War? Perhaps, unless Putin decides to start it first. Moving on, we arrive at Mongolia, with its capital in Ulaanbaatar. This is the least densely populated country in the world, with only about 1.5 million people spread across a vast territory, resulting in a density of just 2 inhabitants per square kilometer. While Mongolia is now a peaceful nation, during the Middle Ages, Mongolian horsemen were fearsome warriors. Under the leadership of Genghis Khan, they conquered the largest empire in history. In fact, the Chinese built the Great Wall to protect themselves from the steppe-dwelling Mongols. Unfortunately for the Chinese, the wall didn't quite succeed, as the Mongols eventually conquered China. Well, better luck next time for the Chinese. Let's explore Southeast Asia, a vibrant region with countless unique countries. First, we have the Philippines, with its capital in Manila. You might wonder if this is where Filipinos' cookies are made. Just kidding. An interesting fact is that the country was named the Philippines in honor of King Philip I of Spain, as the archipelago was once conquered by Spanish explorers. Next, we arrive in Vietnam, whose capital is Hanoi. During the Cold War era, Vietnam was divided into North and South. The United States sent troops to support the South in its fight against the North, aiming to prevent the spread of communism. This was the infamous Vietnam War, an event immortalized in countless films. However, unlike the cinematic portrayals, the reality was that the United States lost the war and was forced to withdraw. So, where to next? It's Laos, a country situated right next to Vietnam. The capital of Laos is Vientiane, a city surrounded by the untouched beauty of tropical forests. One must-visit destination is Luang Prabang, a charming city renowned for its stunning Buddhist temples and serene atmosphere, a dream destination for history and culture enthusiasts. Thailand, with its capital Bangkok, is a must-visit destination in Asia. Every year, millions of tourists flock here to soak up the sun on its stunning beaches, explore lush tropical forests, and wander through ancient ruins steeped in history. Bangkok, with its vibrant energy, is the perfect starting point for discovering the land of golden temples. Next, we head to Cambodia, a country that preserves the majestic beauty of the past. The capital, Phnom Penh, serves as the cultural and historical heart of the nation, but the crown jewel is undoubtedly Angkor Wat, a massive and awe-inspiring religious complex recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Malaysia is a unique country divided into two separate territories, one on the mainland and the other on the island of Borneo. Its capital, Kuala Lumpur, is renowned for the iconic Petronas Twin Towers, the tallest twin towers in the world, symbolizing the nation's remarkable progress. Brunei, a small yet wealthy microstate, boasts a capital with an equally grand name, Bandar Seri Begawan. Its small population and abundant oil resources have made it one of the most prosperous nations in Asia. The next, we arrive at Singapore, a modern and bustling city-state. Singapore is not only the most densely populated country in the world, with a density of 7,500 people per square kilometer, but also a global leader in economy, trade, and technology. Strategically located on the trading route between Asia and Europe, its port is one of the most significant globally. Despite lacking natural oil resources, this tiny nation has transformed itself into one of Asia's wealthiest countries, thanks to its thriving chemical industry, cutting-edge technology, and robust trade sector. Singapore is known as the happiest country in Asia, offering not only a clean and modern environment, but also an exceptional quality of life. Have you ever thought about living in such a place? If your answer is yes, leave a comment saying, "I want to be happy," to share your thoughts. Who knows? One day, your dream might just come true. Indonesia, a vast archipelago with its capital in Jakarta, is the third most populous country in Asia. This nation consists of both densely populated islands and others with barely any inhabitants. Positioned on the boundary of two tectonic plates, Indonesia is a hotspot for seismic and volcanic activity. Notably, the most powerful volcanic eruption ever recorded occurred at Mount Krakatoa. The explosion was so massive that the entire volcanic island disappeared, causing devastating tsunamis that claimed hundreds of lives. Ash clouds from the eruption traveled as far as Europe and lingered in the atmosphere for years. In recent decades, Krakatoa has re-emerged from the waters. Who knows, we might witness another massive eruption, like the one that occurred 150 years ago. The last country in this region is East Timor, a small nation occupying only half of an island, with its capital in Dili. Now, we move northward to explore another country, located right next to Laos. Okay, I apologize for recycling an old joke. Won't happen again. Myanmar, with its capital in Naypyidaw, was previously known as Burma, and had Yangon as its former capital. In 2021, the country experienced a coup when the military overthrew the government. Interestingly, a fitness instructor unknowingly captured the moment of the coup while recording her morning aerobics session in front of the Parliament building. The video went viral worldwide, as it was one of the rare instances where a coup was inadvertently caught on camera in such an unexpected and remarkable way. Next, we arrive in India, with its capital in New Delhi. Currently the second most populous country in the world, India is projected to surpass China soon to claim the top spot. This vibrant nation is home to breathtaking landmarks, such as the Taj Mahal and the Red Fort in Agra. If you've ever complained about public transportation during rush hour, just take a look at images of Indian trains. It might change your perspective instantly. Moving on, we have Sri Lanka, a land of lush tropical forests, sprawling tea plantations, and majestic elephants. This island nation is truly a hidden gem, offering a harmonious blend of nature and culture. Next is Bangladesh, with its capital in Dhaka. Despite its small size, this country has a staggering population of nearly 150 million, making it one of the most densely populated places on Earth. This is thanks to the fertile plains created by the Ganges and Brahmaputra rivers, providing ideal conditions for agriculture and settlement. Nepal, with its capital in Kathmandu, boasts the most unique national flag in the world, the only one that is neither square nor rectangular. Known as the roof of the world, Nepal is nestled in the heart of the Himalayas, home to towering peaks, including Mount Everest, the highest mountain on Earth, located on the border between Nepal and China. Close by is Bhutan, with its capital in Thimphu. Bhutan is a small yet stunning nation, tucked away in the lush valleys of the Himalayas. It's the only country in the world that measures its development not only through GDP, but also through gross national happiness, ensuring its citizens live content and fulfilling lives. A truly inspiring concept that the world could learn from. Maldives, with its capital Malé, is a stunning archipelago of thousands of tiny islands. Some are uninhabited, others are luxurious resorts, and a few are densely populated. But the story of the Maldives isn't just about idyllic beaches. The highest mountain in this nation is a mere 2.8 meters above sea level. This means that with climate change and rising sea levels, the Maldives is at risk of being completely submerged. If the people don't relocate, they might end up living alongside a new neighbor, the famous character in a pineapple under the sea. Pakistan, with its capital Islamabad, is mainly located in the Indus Valley, a region once traversed by the mighty armies of Alexander the Great. If his empire still existed, today's students might have fewer countries to memorize. Sadly, that empire has long since disappeared. So let's give an F for the students. Iran, with its capital Tehran, is the cradle of magnificent civilizations, such as the Persian and Sassanid empires. Here, visitors can marvel at the grand Persepolis Palace, the tomb of Cyrus the Great, and the iconic Isfahan Mosque, architectural wonders steeped in history. Iraq, with its capital Baghdad, lies between the famous rivers Tigris and Euphrates, the cradle of human civilization. This is one of the rare places where, during the Neolithic period, agriculture, irrigation systems, and writing were invented, spreading later to Europe. In Iraq, you can explore the majestic ruins of Babylon and the remaining Mesopotamian ziggurats, remnants of a glorious ancient past. Kuwait, with its capital in Kuwait City, is one of the richest countries in the world. Its wealth is attributed to abundant oil reserves and a relatively small population. Truly, the perfect formula for prosperity. This characteristic is shared by other small Gulf nations, such as Bahrain, capital Manama, Qatar, capital Doha, and the United Arab Emirates, UAE, capital Abu Dhabi. These countries are renowned for their high standard of living, boasting the tallest skyscrapers in the world, desert golf courses, and man-made islands shaped like palm trees, or even world maps. But the big question is, what will happen when the oil runs out? The answer remains a mystery. Next, we have Oman, with its capital in Muscat, and Yemen, with its capital in Sana'a. Yemen has endured years of turmoil, particularly since the outbreak of a civil war in 2014. This conflict is not just a two-sided battle. It involves 4 factions. One seeking independence, 2 others fighting both the separatists and each other for control of the country, and terrorist groups adding further chaos. It is undoubtedly one of the most unstable regions in the area. We come to Saudi Arabia, with its capital Riyadh, the birthplace of Islam. The Prophet Muhammad began this religion in the holy city of Mecca, turning it into the world's second largest religion. Every year, millions of Muslims embark on a pilgrimage to Mecca, fulfilling one of the 5 pillars of Islam. Up until now, identifying countries on the map has been relatively straightforward. But get ready, because the journey ahead is about to get much more challenging. Welcome to Admin Mode, a level designed only for true enthusiasts and geography lovers. Let's zoom into the map and continue our exploration. Along the Mediterranean coast, Jordan, with its capital Amman, is famous for the ancient city of Petra, a breathtaking architectural marvel carved into rock, captivating anyone who visits. Next, we come to Israel and Palestine, home to one of the world's longest and most complex conflicts, spanning over 80 years. The story began after the Roman Empire forced the Jewish people into the diaspora, scattering them across the world. Following World War II, the Holocaust claimed the lives of millions of Jews. In response, the world decided to establish a homeland for the Jewish people in their ancestral lands, Israel. However, after 2,000 years, this region had become the home of the Palestinian people. Conflict erupted as neighboring countries and Palestine declared war on the newly founded state of Israel. Over the course of 3 wars, Israel emerged victorious each time, expanding its territory by taking more land from Palestine. Previously, Palestine regarded Jerusalem as its capital, while Israel had its capital in Tel Aviv. However, Jerusalem is now divided into 2 parts, one under Israeli control and the other under Palestinian governance. In recent years, Israel's continued territorial expansion has deepened fears among Palestinians that their land might eventually be entirely absorbed. This has only intensified tensions between the 2 sides. Israel claims Jerusalem as its capital, but most countries around the world do not recognize this and maintain their embassies in Tel Aviv. This remains a highly contentious issue, not just for the region, but for the entire world. Just to the north, we arrive at Lebanon, with its capital in Beirut, and a truly unique flag featuring not a pig, but a cedar tree, the national symbol of Lebanon. But imagine if Spain had a pig on its flag, not just any pig, but a glorious leg of jamón ibérico. Next up is Syria, with its capital Damascus, a country that has endured over a decade of devastating civil war. This conflict has not only claimed hundreds of thousands of lives, but also destroyed countless cultural heritage sites. Iconic ruins, like the ancient Roman city of Palmyra, have suffered tremendous damage at the hands of terrorists. Syria's cultural wealth is immense, with Roman cities like Palmyra and Apamea, medieval irrigation systems such as the water wheels of Hama, and formidable castles like the citadel of Aleppo and Crac des Chevaliers. Now we head to Turkey, with its capital Ankara. While most of Turkey lies in Asia, its largest city and former capital, Istanbul, is in Europe. This duality has sparked debates over whether Turkey should be considered an Asian or European country. If you're curious, I delved into this topic in a previous video about European countries. Don't miss it at the end of this one. If you thought we had already reached admin level, prepare yourself. We're now stepping into hacker mode to explore the most complex countries in Asia. Kazakhstan, with its capital Astana, is a vast and fascinating nation. It's also home to the Baikonur Cosmodrome, the spaceport from which Russia launches its spacecraft into the skies. An unexpected yet captivating destination awaits. Uzbekistan has its capital in Tashkent, a country renowned for its historic cities of Bukhara and Samarkand, which were pivotal stops along the legendary Silk Road, showcasing a rich legacy of culture and history. Kyrgyzstan, with its capital in Bishkek. Yes, it's Bishkek, not beefsteak. Don't mix it up like a student who once thought the capital was a dish. Kyrgyzstan is a small yet majestic country, nestled between its neighbors. Its rugged terrain boasts towering peaks, narrow valleys, and steep gorges that make it both stunning and challenging to navigate. Similar to Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, with its capital in Dushanbe, is a mountainous nation where farming and transportation pose significant challenges. Both countries rank among the poorest in Asia, but are rich in unspoiled natural beauty and awe-inspiring landscapes. Turkmenistan has its capital in Ashgabat. Like the other countries in the region, the suffix "stan" in its name means "land of." Thus, Turkmenistan translates to "land of the Turkmen." And if you're wondering what Turkey means, the answer is the same thing. During the Middle Ages, tens of thousands of Turks migrated from Central Asia to Anatolia, wresting the land from the Byzantine Empire and establishing a new state, the Ottoman Empire, the homeland of the Turks. The historical echoes of those migrations still resonate strongly today. And finally, we arrive at the last country in Asia, also the poorest on the continent, Afghanistan, with its capital in Kabul. For decades, this nation has endured relentless turmoil. Extremist groups like the Taliban have spread terror, first during their time in power, then after being overthrown by the United States, they continued orchestrating attacks. In the summer of 2021, the Taliban regained control of the country, casting a dark shadow over Afghanistan's future. The situation becomes even more dire as the Taliban continue to receive significant support from parts of the population. Afghanistan is not only the poorest country in Asia, but also one of the nations with the highest birth rates in the world. Imagine a country grappling with extreme poverty and an unchecked population boom. It's a demographic time bomb waiting to explode. With this, our journey through Asia comes to an end. Which country impressed you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe to Global Odyssey, and share this video with your friends so we can explore the world together. See you on our next journey. A new continent is waiting for us.